Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you all doing? It is Saturday night, and I know I'm not normally on a Saturday night, but I didn't post a video today. And, yesterday I didn't do the show. So tonight I'm home, and I decided that why not just do a nighttime skincare routine with you guys? And let's see who is around on a Saturday night that is. I know you like here in New York City, most people go out on a Friday night, and a Saturday night would be that the night that you stay home and you basically chill a little bit, especially if you are very busy in the week. However, some people are party people, so they tend to go out um, every night on the weekend. I don't, okay? I don't. I stay home sometimes, and sometimes I do go out, but like on a night like tonight when we're expecting snow, it's good to stay home and do some facial. So what I'm going to do with you today while we're talking, we're going to talk, and you're going to ask as many questions as you feel like asking tonight. And during that time, I will be taking care of my skin, just basically performing my regular nighttime skincare routine with you. Bear in mind that I'm not in the bathroom. I'm in my little office space. So some things you're not going to see, like me washing my face and getting rid of my makeup. However, you will get to see the full process of me applying my facial serum, my facial toner, my moisturizer, and so on and so forth. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight while taking your questions. So how are you? Where are you watching from? What time of the night it is where you are? And welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Jackie Mom. How are you? Cindy John, good night. Mohammed, it's 7:41 in Malaysia. It's morning time there. So it's actually a good time. Maker Forever, how are you? Margaret, good night. And we also have Brenda Robinson. How do I do help? Sagging. And we're going to show you some techniques tonight that you can actually use to tighten and firm the skin. So hang on in there. Maya, how are you? Juliana, your gift. All right. So we also have Anuna. Hello, welcome. And you're from Ethiopia. What time is it in Ethiopia? I would really like to know. So it's basically a chit chat nighttime routine. So don't be afraid to ask questions. If you have a skincare issue, go ahead and ask it. We're just going to chit chat tonight, and we're going to have a good time. Right now, I'm not on any form of a schedule, so I could take the show as long as I want, and I could finish whenever you guys tend to get a little tired of watching. So hang on in there. Let's talk skincare. What is it that is your issue? What is going on with your skin? How do you take care of your skin at night? Now, I actually go through a process when taking care of my skin, believe it or not. And I use my own natural stuff. And I like to cleanse my face before, and I'm just putting this little thing on my head to keep the hair back so that my face is in full view. We're going to be taking care of the skin. Now, what is it that you do at night? I wear makeup. So the very first thing I do at night for my nighttime skincare routine is to take off my makeup. And normally I use like coconut oil or Vaseline. And a friend of mine sent me a makeup remover that I do use sometimes, which is also very good. It's almost like a petroleum base anyway. So I take off my makeup, and I would wash my face with my regular facial cleanser. And then after that, I would pat dry the skin. Now, it's not every night that I wear a facial mask. If I make a video in the day or whatever time for you guys and I demonstrate wearing a facial mask, that would be the facial mask for me for that day or for that 2 days. Okay. However, if I don't make a facial mask for the entire week, then I would wear my own personal facial mask for 2 to 3 times for the week. Tonight, I'm not going to share a facial mask because then I would have to get up, go to the shower, rinse it off. But for nighttime routine, I like to exfoliate my skin. And the honest truth is, most of the time I'm exfoliating my skin. I probably exfoliate at least 5 times for the week, no joke, because it's normally in the shower. And the facial exfoliator that I'm using currently is the one that I made with the flax seeds. If you have not watched that video, guys, you need to go and watch that. The flaxseed facial exfoliator, it's like a no joke. If you're watching and you try that one and you actually made it, feel free to comment and let me know, because it is amazing and I could see awesome result on my skin. So that is what I use on my skin tonight, my flaxseed facial scrub, and I exfoliate my skin. Now, before I exfoliate my skin, I normally like to do a little steam, especially on the weekend. However, tonight, because I'm going to do the show, I didn't steam my face before I exfoliate, but I'm going to actually show you guys how I steam my face. I have my steamer here ready, and I'm going to go into details showing you how I steam my face, show you how I apply my toner, my serum, my moisturizer, and also how I, tighten and firm my skin at night before I go to sleep. All right, let's take some question. If you have a question, go ahead and ask. And welcome. We're just talking about nighttime skincare. Spend the next hour or so with me, and let's chit chat and have a wonderful, amazing time. Don't go away. Just stay with me, and let's talk, because we don't get to do this a lot. All right, so Isabel I'm not even going to try to pronounce the last name, Isabel, but it seems like it's Pantoprophylact. Hi, Chichi, good night. Love your video. I'm from St. Martin, and thank you so much for that. I actually visit St. Martin from time to time, Isabel. Next time I'm out there, I might shout you out. I normally go to the DV resort. Okay, so we have Miss Newton. Hi, Chichi. I'm Missy from Fort Myers, Florida. It's 7 p.m. and we're basically on the same time. Love never fails. It's from Ireland. Is that really true? Does love really never fails, guys? Well, we could actually debate that, but we're not going to get into that tonight, okay? Because maybe it's really never fail. It's just that some people love some people that really don't love them back, and then when it fails, you're thinking that you love me, then you don't love me now, so love definitely would fail. But if the love is mutual, then definitely it shouldn't. So you might have a point right there. All right, so we also have Jackie Mom. I think I gave you a shout out already. And we have Aniva Grace. Love you right back. Fly Bird, how are you? Roxana, I love that name. Roxana. Hello, Mr. Chi. Hello to you too. Lanzetta, how are you? Hello, everyone. Rosie Beer, welcome. Sharon K, how are you doing? Welcome to the night chat. Valerie Culver, I think you're on yes, under your eyes, dark tone. Are you saying under my eyes dark tone? Let me tell you something. And this is no joke, okay? Or maybe you want under eyes remedy. Okay. If you saw my under eyes a day or two ago, you would be like totally surprised. And this is no joke. I actually have a little issue going on, and I was like totally stressed out, and I went to bed, I woke up, and my eyes were really hurting me. I was thinking that my eyes was hurting me because I was on the computer for so long. However, my eyes was hurting me because I was stressed out. And when stress comes, there comes your blood pressure raise and all of that. And I'm at the age where these things can happen. Not realizing that I was so focused in what I was doing that it really take a toll on me. And when I woke up the morning where my eyes were hurting me, believe it or not, my under eyes was as dark as ever. No joke, really dark. I look in the mirror and I was like, whoa, I can't believe this. So, guys, just a little sidetrack here. Try not to be too stressed, okay? Because if you watch some of my videos, you'll also know that some of us have dark under eye circles because it comes with a lot of stress. Now, try to de-stress. It's nighttime, so we could talk a little, like dabbling a little here or there about these kind of things. So I had to run to my favorite remedy, which is my parsley. No joke, I love to use the parsley. And I also had to de-stress myself. I know how to de-stress myself because years ago, and you're on the live chat, it's nighttime, we could chat. Years ago, like about 15 years ago, I was really, really stressed, like really, really, really stressed. However, I did not know that I was that stressed. We're not talking about stress. It's, skincare, but we're human. We're, mostly women and a few men, but so we can talk about these things because it's nighttime. And what's a better time to talk about these things? And I was going to the doctor like ever so often because I feel like I wasn't going to make it. No joke. I wasn't going to make it because I'm feeling so sick. I didn't know what was going on. And believe it or not, thank God I have insurance. They did a wide variety of tests on me. Everything came back all good. Everything came back all good, all good, all good, all good. But I was still feeling sick. I was still feeling sick until it dawned on me that I was stressed. And what I did, I tried to find a happy place. And sometimes when I talk about this, I get a little emotional. I'm not here to get anybody emotional right now. Try to find a happy place. I was kind of in transition where life is concerned. And, very soon we'll get a live chat where we could chit chat about some of these things. And I was like transitioning, and the transition wasn't going well. Everything was new, people coming at me, everything was just not going the way I was expecting it to go. And I was stressed without knowing that I was stressed. When you can find food to eat, okay? When you can find a roof over your head, when you can pay your bills, you would think that everything about life is good, but it's the little things that could stress you out that you are not aware of. The little things that nod you, the little things that you stop and you stare in space, that what could really, really get to you. And I didn't know. And then when I finally realized that I was stressed, and I said earlier, I try to find my happy place. And from the time I started to find my happy place, I started to feel really, really better. I like to read. I read a lot. I get lost in a book. I fantasize about my future life. I just find that happy place. So ever since then, and that, as I said, about 15 years ago or so, and I reached a stage where I was totally fine. I wasn't sick at all, like wasn't sick anymore. No medication, no nothing, just by finding my happy place. So ever since, whenever I'm falling back into that zone, whenever I feel myself feeling like that, I just stop right there and put myself in a happy place. So if you're out there today and you are going through something, try to find your happy place, because when you can find that happy place, it will take care of a lot of issues that is going on with you. And that is what I do, and that is what put me back on track, make me feel healthy. I was able to go out, hang out with friends, exercise, and all of that. Because it's a very, very thin line. I don't want you to use certain words because YouTube is a little funny when it comes on to, talking about certain things. But I find my happy place, and now I don't get that sick anymore. Like I don't get that stressed out anymore. When I get that stressed out, I know, okay, it's coming up. Find your happy place, and that's what I do. But from time to time, things is gonna happen. Like 2 days ago, when I wake up, my dark under eyes was there, just popping out, looking at me like, whoa. No joke. Thank God for homemade remedies. They really get the job done. And when you do as much homemade remedies that I do or make, you know what work and you know what don't work. So it's easy for me to zoom in on something. I talk about parsley a lot. And some of you might be like, why she always be talking about parsley? Because it works for me, and it's like a no joke. It's like a no joke. Anyway, we're talking about nighttime skincare routine, and I just feel like just telling you guys a little bit about, my life. A lot of you don't know anything at all about me. So sometimes it's good to just let loose a little and just share some insight. If you're out there, as I said, and you're stressing, find your happy place. It will help. It definitely will help. Or go and do a facial. Do a homemade facial. No joke, no joke, no joke. When you put your radio on, or most people nowadays, you have your music list. If you put some spa music on, and it doesn't matter what your bathroom look like, it could be as small as a pin, or it could be huge, like, nice and fancy. Put some of that spa music on, whip up something in your kitchen, go inside your bathroom, start to your little tune, put yourself in a happy place, do your facial. It could actually make you look younger. No joke, no joke, no joke. Take care of you guys. Take care of you, because if you don't, no one is going to do it for you. Sometimes you have kids, you run around, you do all these things, and when it come back to time for them to look at you, everybody's busy with their life. Little old you is just in a corner. So you have to find your own inner peace. You got to find yourself, okay? Because there's many things. Anyway, you know what? Zoom on. Nobody know this side of me. You guys just know me making, all righty, let's do some facial. Okay, but yeah, I have that side. I have that side, and I can really go on and on and on and on. So I'm gonna cut it, and we're gonna do nighttime routine. I hope I didn't, scare some of you guys, but yeah, I could talk a lot, and I'm experienced, and I experience a lot of things in life. I'm 50 years old. Guys, guess what? It's my birthday month. My birthday month is coming up tomorrow. I'm not ashamed. I'm going to be 51 in a few days. So I have a lot of life experience. If I should start talking about life experience, you guys would just be like, what? No joke. But I'm a strong person, and I survive a lot, and I'm here today, and I'm happy. So as I said, I don't know why this keep coming up. If you are going through something, find your happy place. Whoever is on the chat right now, going through something, find your happy place. Who's and find your happy place. I'm probably speaking to somebody, I don't know, but I'm just telling you to find your happy place. All right, so we are going to be doing our nighttime skincare routine, and this is one of my happy place. I like to do my facial. So what I did, guys, I washed my face, and after I wash my face, I'm going to steam my face tonight, and I'm going to steam my face while taking your question. So I have a little steamer right here, and some of you who get gift from me this season, get one of these different colors, whatever. I choose black. Some of you guys get some really, really pretty one. So I just pulled a little steamer. This is not a free commercial. This is my thing that I bought for myself. Nobody give this to me. So what I did, I just put it on, plug it in, put it on, and I'm going to steam my face while I'm taking question from you. Now, I don't put anything on my face when I'm steaming my face. I just like to just steam it. And I tend to steam my face 2 to 3 times a week if I have the time, because, life and everything like that, sometimes you don't get a chance to do something. But when I get a chance to do it, I steam my face 2 to 3 times a week. It's really, really good because it get the grease out, and it also make it easier for you when you're going to exfoliate. If you're just joining in, I'm steaming my face, even though I washed my face before, but the norm is to steam your face first, and then you exfoliate your face, because when you steam your face, it's going to get rid of all of the grease, and it's going to open those pores, and therefore when you rub that scrub on it, it's going to get that grease out much faster. So steam before you exfoliate, and you can also steam after you exfoliate to further get rid of any form of leftover grease. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now while I take your questions. So my steamer is going, and normally I just do this and I don't talk, and I don't put anything in it. Some people put a little essential oil or whatever. I put nothing in. So I'm going to take your question while my face is steaming. Welcome if you're just joining. All right, so Juliana, happy birthday. Thank you for that. And we also have Rose Wanjeru, I might mess that up. Happy birthday, sweetie. We have Emily C. Hello, Emily. How are you? My happy place is in the kitchen. And see what I mean? Some people could whip up some good things in the kitchen. And then we also have sugar brown cocoa. Yes, you are speaking to me. Oh my goodness. Sugar brown cocoa, find your happy place. Find your happy place. Whatever is going on, find your happy place. Do you know the saying where they said there's a light at the end of the tunnel? For some people, they think that this is just a saying, but 99% of the time, there's a light at the tunnel. You just have to hang on in there. Find your happy place, pick yourself up, and move on. All right, so we have so Subi 68 never. All right, so we also have Yesu. Is love never fails. All right, somebody's talking. Glitter, thanks for sharing, Chichi. You are beautiful. Thank you so much for that. We have Valerie. We whoa, I'm very stressed. Valerie, find your happy place, okay? Find your happy place. It's the reason why I talk like that this today. As I told you, I don't know why. Whoever I'm speaking to, find your happy place. Hello, Lerbert. How are you? Love never fails. Unfailing love is from God. All right. So we also have MAHK. Is self-care day for me. I'm putting here mask, avocado, egg, and aloe vera. No, and olive oil. So it's self-care. So you experience your weekend Saturday, and that's perfect. Perfect. We also have AZEB. Hi. And we have hello, Taryn, Pisces. You're Pisces too. Thank you. And we have peace. Everyone, please give this a thumbs up when you come into the chat. Thank you for that. If you're watching, you're liking the live chat tonight, give it a thumbs up. Right now, if you're just joining, I'm here steaming my face while taking question. Tonight is all about you guys. It's all about taking question and answering while I prep my face for bed. So feel free to ask away. Whatever it is you want to ask, go ahead and ask it. It's your free night to ask your question. All right, so Almenta. Hi, Chichi, my friend bought me the wrong oil. What to do with rose oil instead of rosehip oil? Rose oil is actually essential oil. Rose essential oil. So what you're going to do with it, you're going to use it to fragrance whatever it is. Okay, rose oil, you can use it in your shower. You can use it, what else we use rose oil to do? You can actually use it in your body products, okay? So if I make a body scrub, you can use your rose oil in your body scrub. Anything to do with your body. I don't really use a lot of rose oil on my face, but it's essential oil. You can use it in a stuff like this that I'm doing. You could put it in a steamer if you have one. You could use just mostly body care, but there's many ways. Use it in with your shower gel, tip a little in it, rub it up, and use it on your body. So many different uses for your rose oil. Okay, all right. So, and I'm glad you said that, because some people really think that rose oil is rosehip oil, and I explained that to you, I think, in my last show. Georgiana, your skin is amazing. Thank you so much for that. Gladys Al, can I use a towel with the bowl? Of course you can, and that is why I brought a towel out here too. So if you don't have a steamer and you have the bowl, all you need to do is to cover. You can actually use a towel with this also to just protect it. All you do when you're steaming your face, you get that hot water and you just do like this. This feels so good, guys. So yeah, you still can use a towel with this because it's cover everything, and that's exactly what you want. Okay, so I'm just talking away, but the towel is just as good. As a matter of fact, I actually like to use the towel with this instead of just letting it just, go on my face like that. But because I'm talking, so if you don't have a steamer guide to steam your face, there are two ways that you can do. You can get pan, even a simple bowl from your kitchen with hot water, and you use a towel just like I showed you just now, and you cover and you steam your face for about 5 minutes. Mine is gonna finish because it have a little cup in there. When it's done, the steam is over. So you do that, or you can also take a wash rag. If you have hot water in your shower, wet the rug with the hot water. Make sure you test it on your skin and just place it over your face like this. And you just let it rest there on your face for about a minute or so. Wet again and put back, and you still get a good steam on your face. Okay, so always try to steam the face. Really, really, really good. And I wish I had a lot of money to give every single one of you one of these steamer, but you just never know with life. All right, so we are moving on, and we also have Valerie. Okay, that's what's happy birthday. Mohammed, you're amazing, Chichi. Happy birthday to you. Thank you so much for the come. And see, my steamer is finished. So it's on a timer. Once the amount of water is done, then it's done. So I will have to turn it off. So that concludes me steaming my face. It really didn't take a long time. So it's, I don't know where it's finding a little extra steam pushing out. So that's how you steam your face, guys. And look at my face. You could see the difference from when I just started. Now you could see all the oil coming up on my face. So this is why we steam our face. We steam it before we exfoliate so that we could get rid of all of this grease. Before I start using the steamer, my face was just matte. Now you can see the grease. So in spite of the fact that I washed my face before, you can clearly see that there is more grease coming up when I use the steam. And that is why the steam in the face is good, because it's going to get rid of all of that grease. So now what I really should do is to go and wash my face again, which is not going to happen right now because I'm not in the shower. But just to show that you can steam first, wash, exfoliate, and then you could steam a second time, and that way you get rid of all that grease and dirt from your face. So now that my steaming is over, the next step is I'll wait a few minutes. And where did I put my cotton pads? Did I bring them? Whoa, I'm always not bringing the things. But anyway, now that my steamer is finished, this is my star anise and green tea facial toner. I use my own thing. I told you guys that I normally don't go without, and I make a whole different combination, but the star anise is one that I really, 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 really like for my skin, and I use it a lot. I mix it with matcha. I mix it with coconut water. Oh, a little coconut water is in this one too. I didn't share that one with you guys, but I'm going to bring that video out pretty soon. I'm using coconut water, star anise, and I have some rose water in this. What else I have in this? Some green tea. So that is my facial toner. Now remember, the facial toner is different from an estrogen. Right now, if I was using an estrogen, I could also just use, that's why I was looking for the cotton pads, even though I don't have any estrogen. I don't use a lot of estrogen on my face because most of them have alcohol. So I kind of stay away from it. Now, remember that a facial toner is not an estrogen. A lot of people think a toner is to take the extra dirt from your face. No, the toner is to leave on your face. The estrogen is what you use to clean your face from the extra dirt. Okay, so please bear in mind that it is different. I'm still looking for my cotton, but I don't see it. So what I'm going to do now that my face is steamed, I'm going to spritz some of my facial toner on. So I will just spritz it on. Ooh, feel nice and smell good too. I can smell the rose. And that's all I spritz on. And next, I'm just going to let it dry. So I'm going to continue talking to you guys while my toner dry. And I like to spritz my face with the facial toner and let it dry on my skin before I apply my serum or any form of moisturizer that I'm going to be using. All right, so Gilda, steaming your face also relax you and reduce stress. Yes. How could I forget that? Yes, yes, and yes. Especially you with the rose oil, tip a little in your steamer, or some lavender essential oil, tip it in the steamer, and you're going to get that, that glow, that fragrance coming up, and you're going to be like, ooh, with a little music on, you're good. You're good. Definitely going to help to de-stress you. All right. So Azeb, A-Z-E-B, original from Ethiopia. I know you cannot pronounce my name. It's okay. I'm going to pronounce it. I'm going to prove you wrong. So Z-E-B, Zeb. So is Azeb. Tell me if I'm wrong. Azeb, Ali. If I'm wrong, correct me. Unless there's a little accent going on. So I'm going to say Azeb. All right, let me know if I get it right. All right, so we are moving on to Nazi. Hello, Nazi. How are you? Julia, this will help when you have blocked nose. I mean, the steaming. Yes, if you find that you have, stuffy nose and all of that going on, you can actually use the steamer. What you can put in it, it's some eucalyptus oil or some peppermint essential oil. Put it in the steamer, and all that vapor coming up is really going to help to clear the nostril. No joke. So the steamer is not only for your face in terms of, cleaning the dirt and all of that, but you can get added benefit from it. And even if you're using just the water in a bowl, you tip a little of the essential oil, like the eucalyptus or the peppermint essential oil, in the water, and that vapor that comes out is going to really clear the nostril. Hi, Chichi, my friend. Okay, yeah, I did write that. All right, guys, so if you're just joining in, we are doing our nightly, I'm doing my nightly facial, and I'm taking questions, just chit-chatting with you guys. So feel free to comment and feel free to ask any question that you might have, some burning issues, anything you want to ask, just ask. It's a free night tonight. We're not necessarily like, sticking to the topic, but yeah, right now I'm wearing my facial toner on my face, which I leave on my face to dry. And excuse the sheen, guys, because I already explained to you that normally I would rinse after the steam. All right, so we have Doris, I think. Hello to you. All right, so MAHK, Ethiopian Canadian girl, right here. That's somewhere I really want to go. A friend of mine went to Zanzibar, I think, and ever since she came back, she was like, oh, Zanzibar. And then I was like, yeah. She's like, you should go. So yeah, it's on my bucket list to go to Ethiopia one day. Magdalene, best wishes to you. And I received your email, Magdalene, and definitely we'll talk. And whatever was mentioned in the email, that was the date. So that was it. Okay. But I'll take care of you. All right. Peace. Happy birthday. My birthday month also March 9th. Is mine, and that is actually one of my best friend birthday, also March 9th. All right, so we have peace. I did read that. Let me see if I could pronounce this. Is Robbie, and I'm messing this up, but it's Hobiahq. Happy birthday, lovely lady. Okay, guys, so what question do you have for me? Go ahead and ask. Nazi, please, Gigi, can I freeze face mask and use it later? If I'm tired of a mask, can I prep it a new one and freeze the old one? I mean, if I want to try, yes, you can actually freeze it. But as usual, you got to take it out like an hour or two before. So definitely, if you freeze it, you're definitely giving it a longer shelf life. It's gonna be good. Some things, however, might have a little cradle to it, depending on the ingredient. But that is actually a very, very good idea. You can freeze it, take it out an hour or two before, and then you are good to go. Definitely. If it have eggs, no freeze. Okay, anything with eggs, and I also say sometime if it have milk, but you could freeze the milk too, but those I don't really trust to freeze. Milk, any dairy, eggs and stuff like that. But the other one, like plain old papaya and cucumber and all of that, definitely yes, you can freeze. All right, so Chichi, your blender works so powerful. My blender, that is like last year, right? I didn't send blender this year, so it's like last year, right? All right, so tell me what you're talking about, Juliana. All right, so let's see, guys. Go ahead, don't be afraid to ask questions. I'm here taking questions. All right, so since you guys don't want to ask any question, I'm gonna move on to my next step. And look what I have here. Let me see if you guys could see. This is actually a rice cream that I'm using. I don't post the video for this yet. I made the video, but I'm, using my rice cream, and it's purple rice. Amazing. I think I'll post this probably Monday or sometime I might post this video. So it's a rice cream, and basically it is like a overnight cream / facial mask made from rice and some other ingredients, but I'm using the purple rice. I use a lot of purple rice these days, guys. No joke. I use a lot of purple rice because it is really and truly working on my skin. So I'm going to be using this purple rice tonight on my skin, and just going to take a little bit. I like to use my own thing. It's very thick. Look at, oh, this is way too much. I know this now is going to look like a mask. I really shouldn't pour so much. I don't want to put it back in though, because I'm not going to contaminate my things. And this is what it is. So I'm just blending it in my hands. What it smell like? Mostly rice I'm smelling. And then I like to warm things in my hands, okay? Warm it, and I'm just going to press it on my skin. I'm definitely going to sleep with this one. So I'm pressing my rice cream on my face. And what I so love about this, you see the amount I use, and I was saying, oh, it's too much. But look at just absorbing in my skin like that. It do have a little bit of residue, but nothing to, go crazy about. Nothing to be like, nah, I can't use it on my skin. You're going to get a little glow, a little different look on your skin because it's purple rice. You're putting it on your skin, but it's going to dry on the skin. And that's what I like about it. And this is how I actually apply my facial cream at night. I'm just pressing it in my skin. And in case you're wondering if you're just joining what I'm using purple rice on my skin, okay? It's a nighttime mask that I made for myself that I'm going to share with you. The video, I don't edit it yet, but you guys will see it very soon. So once I press that, and don't forget your face and your neck and your décolleté. Now my hands is a little messy, and I'm going to take care of that very soon. Whatever I use on my face, I use on my hands anyway. So this is how it let my face look, and it's dry. Look, you see? And that's what I like about it. You see it suck up all of the grease on my face. No joke. This is good. You can clearly see that this mask just absorb all that grease on my face right now. It's just like drink it up like poops, and it dry right away. I'm going to be sleeping with this on my face. I've been using this. I so love it. Now, let me share a little tip with you guys. Some of you might know, and some of you might not know. One of the reasons why I use so much rice on my face, no joke, before I start doing YouTube on a whole, before I start using my natural remedies, I was like a product junkie, no joke. I always take care of my skin. From I was young, all my family was like, oh, skincare, you always your skin. One of my friends was like, you're the only person that I see buy all these things and actually use them. Yeah, I was like that. And there are a few brands out there that I used to like. I used to use some of those Korean things. And there's this particular brand that came out with black rice serum, black rice facial cream, black rice facial toner, a whole line of black rice stuff. However, guys, it was really pushing the pocket a lot. It was very, very costly. Very, very costly. And then I was like, man, black rice, I probably should try doing my own thing. Okay. And I start to make stuff like this with black rice. Because when you do the research, you'll find that the benefit of rice on a whole is really, really good for your skin. So I start to make the black rice cream like I'm making it right now, and I using it on my face. And I feel like, no joke, and I'm not really trying to show off myself, but then I started to think that the one I make was giving me better result because it's stronger, okay? When they make like black rice serum and all of that, they try to take out, the main ingredient, but this is going directly on my skin. No additives, no preservatives. So I was using black rice for a long time. And then what happened, and if you go do your research, you're going to find out that a lot of the companies, and especially the same one that were using their black rice, they now be using a lot of purple rice. No joke. They're using the purple rice and a lot of other high-end, and I'm using the word high-end company, now on the bandwagon of using the rice to make all these products that we really can't afford, okay? 2 ounces for $60-70 US dollars, and that is no joke. So I make a lot of stuff for myself using the rice, and I use purple rice, I use black rice. I think I share a few videos using the black rice, but nowadays I'm using a lot of purple rice on my skin, and you guys is reaping the result because you're seeing it, you're getting it basically free. Try to use one of mine and buy one of the store bought and come back and tell me what you think about, you know, the difference on your skin. So try to do things for yourself and, you know, be handy with things. I post a lot of video on the channel. Not all the recipes is for everyone. What you do, you find one that you personally like or one that you think that will suit your skin. Listen when I speak. I talk a lot, but what I'm saying is not gibberish. I normally like, you know, dissect things and tell you guys what is good for what skin, and that is what you do and follow and choose. Watch the videos, however, watch everything I post, but don't necessarily make everything, okay? Remember, I am making videos for the entire world, okay? So you can't use all the products, even though I demonstrate all the products and I try everything before I put it out. There's some that I like better than some, and some that is good for my skin. I might make a facial mask and I was like, not really feeling this, and I might give it to a friend and they would come back and be like, whoa, this is so good. It's so, you know, I keep making things so you guys could pick, choose, and refuse and just have fun with it. All right, so now that my mask is basically dry on my skin, believe it or not, on top of this, I'm going to put some facial oil. But let's go ahead and take some questions. Tell me, what is it that you do at night to your skin before you go to bed? If you're just joining in, comment. Also, if you're watching, give the video a thumbs up. If you like our topic tonight, if you like the live demonstration, go ahead, thumbs up the video and let me know if you like it. It's just a surprise, you know, Saturday night chit-chatting with you guys. So nothing is off limit, and we don't necessarily have to talk about skincare. We could talk about other things. Just feel free to ask your question and don't just watch, comment. Okay? All right. So Mohammed, Khichi, any recipe using dates for skincare? I have a lot in the house. Honestly, no. The other day I was looking at some date. The honest truth is I like to eat dates, but they're very sweet. Very, very, very sweet. And I tend to, like, you know, just get some dates sometime and just eat it. But I never ever thought about skincare with dates. What I normally do with dates is when it comes on to flushing the system out. I like to eat dates because it have all of that fiber that you could just, you know, flush the system out. The only thing that is, because it's so sweet, you can't overeat it. But definitely I will look into that for you, because it do contains antioxidant that might just be perfect for the skin. I'm just trying to see how we would get around the sugar. Okay. All right. So Jill, I have too much castor oil on face right now. Maybe I ought to put on purple rice. Have you ever tried this combo? I made purple rice, and I think I posted a couple of weeks ago that I did use castor oil. I use a little castor oil in it, and I also use some sesame seed oil, and that is another oil that I'm using a lot these days, guys, the sesame seed oil. Do your research on the sesame seed oil and you're going to be blown away at the many benefits. What happened that some people, like, you know, put sesame seed oil to the side because they figure that it smells, but it's the wrong one you're using. You got to find the sesame seed oil that is not roasted, no smell at all, and it's right up there with the rosehip oil. No joke on that. Gladys Perez, I moisturize my face only. I'm 70, but have no wrinkle. And you probably take care of your skin. Once you're moisturizing, you're doing something. You're cleaning, you're moisturizing, you're doing something great. No wrinkles, and that's amazing. Tell us what else do you do to your skin, Gladys, in terms of prepping your skin before you apply your moisturizer. I would be really, really happy and delighted if you could share what is it that you do at 70 with no wrinkle. And that is my goal. I want, when I get to 70, I have no wrinkles. A lot of people like to tell me that me not having wrinkles is genetics. No, you should see some of my family members. If any of them watching, you guys know what I'm talking about. Some of you guys need to get more into what I'm sharing, and I'm talking to my family members. All right, so Margaret, do you have a serum with star anise? I purchased a package and would love to try it with the serum. No, I have not made a serum. I don't remember if I made a serum. What I use it mostly for is the facial toner, because when I spritz it on my face, I could like just feel my skin tightening, and so it's like I swear by it. So I'm always making a facial toner. However, making a serum with it is not a bad thing. As a matter of fact, when you said this, a wonderful ingredient that I could try the star anise with is the flaxseed gel. If I get that flaxseed gel, that is also good, guys. If you have flaxseed, try the flaxseed night cream that I posted the other day. That one is extremely good. So I probably should, I'll see, I'll make something, try it for myself, and then I'll share it with you, because those two combination is two combination that I think I like together. So I probably will try that. Which brand are you using for sesame seed oil? I don't have it right now. Somewhere. So I'm not even remember what brand I'm using. But if you look below most of my videos, you will see the link to Amazon, and that's the one I'm using. I normally list the ones that I'm using below each video, especially if I use it in the video, the link would be below. And we have Tandra. I love all your recipe. However, I can't use them all, but I love the information that you share. Thank you so much. And that is the idea. That is the idea. Hello, Lucy. Welcome. My bad. I should have informed you. It was a spur of the moment, Lucy. So don't even bother to, you went to Costco. If you went to Costco, you have been there for like 2-3 hours. Who goes to Costco on a Saturday? For those of you who live elsewhere, Costco is a grocery store where you could buy like large items. And on a Saturday, it's crazy there. It's always like, so congested. So if Lucy chooses to go to Costco on a Saturday, then I don't know, Lucy. Anyway, guys, welcome. Lucy is normally, Lucy is our moderator, and she's here now. I know she wasn't on the show, but I wasn't saying anything. All right, so Jill, your castor oil on your face with the rice. I'm going to post this probably about Monday. I'll post this one for you guys to try. It's really, really good. Okay. All right. So, let's move on and let's see who else have. Go ahead, guys. Ask question. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to ask. Ben Odin. I from Scotland, and I think my mom wants a new routine. So let your mom watch. She's at the right place. Let you come on. Let you watch the show, because a lot of people have been getting awesome results, and I'm living proof. Like, yes, I use my own things. And for those of you who don't know, one of the reasons why I start to use my own natural stuff, in spite of the fact that I post so many things on the channel, I do have sensitive skin. I think there's some ingredient that they use in certain products that my skin is allergic to. When it comes on to like eyeshadows and stuff like that, it tend to irritate my skin, no joke. And if you watch sometime, you'll notice like the top of my eyes is very, very black, because I use a lot of makeup. I use a lot of eyeshadows and stuff, and no joke, 90% of them really don't agree with my skin, but I still do use them. And I was getting a lot of like irritation and stuff like that from using products out there. Is something in it and these products that's really take a toll on my skin. So I started to make my own stuff. I started to do my own thing, and I find my skin to feel better, look better, and all of that. Do I use anything store-bought? Yes, I do. Most of the oils and stuff like that, I do purchase. And I also sometimes have, people that send me things that I do try and I do use, but mostly I use my own, homemade products, and where I know it's safe and everything in it is good to use. Miracle Daughter, you're watching with one of your face mask recipe on my face as we speak. And which one are you using? Feel free to share. We would love to hear what you are wearing on your face tonight. All right, guys. So I have wow, this rice really, look at that, guys. This purple rice really just do a number on my skin. So what I'm going to use tonight on my face is my good old rosehip oil. And as you know, I mix everything. The honest truth is I forget to bring down my my oil combo from upstairs. So these two was right there. So I picked them up, and we have rosehip and we have papaya seed. The papaya seed was introduced to me by by Rita Ohms. Rita Ohms is the one who buy, like, girl, they have the papaya seed oil. And ever since then, it's like I get hooked on the papaya seed. So I'm gonna mix papaya seed with rose hip oil tonight, one of my favorite, and I'm gonna actually use it on my skin. Now, when you use, this is what I like. I like the dropper. And in case you guys don't know about the bottles, all of these oils, when you buy your oil, your natural oils, make sure they're in dark bottles, because that is what is going to keep the product longer. You don't need to expose them to light. Okay, so we are definitely going to use two. So I'm just going to use 2 drops. All of that whiteness that you're seeing on my hands is from the purpurize. So I probably need to add a little more of the rosehip oil. And papaya seed oil is a spray. So I'm going to spray it in. I like to mix things together. And then, as usual, I like to warm stuff on my hands. So I'm going to warm the stuff on my hands. And this is a family show. We don't need anyone to come on and be disrespectful. Have some manners. If you can't be manageable, just don't come on, or we just will let YouTube block you on a hole. And you don't want that. We now have the power to get you blocked totally from YouTube. So behave yourself, okay? If you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything. All right, so now we have the oil. And what I do, I still press just as I press the rice on my face. Now, please note that this is going on top of my rice, okay? My purple rice. And the two combine. It have a nice little smell right there. So just pat it on the skin. I'm going down on my neck tonight. And notice how I apply oil on my skin. I just like to press it in. The fact that I also steam my skin, I like to press it in. And now I'm actually waking my skin up. Ooh, I love to do this. Guys, if you notice, I didn't take care of the areas around my eyes. That's for another show. But every single night, I use a cream under my eyes. And this is getting a little out of the way. So we're going to just take this person off totally. All right. So we are just patting it under, patting it on the skin. Totally. And report unwanted content spam. And we are reporting you. Okay. All right. So you push me. So I just report you. All right. So we are patting it on the skin, down on the neck and décolleté. Now, once I do that, I like to just let it sit a little before I'm going to go massage it on my skin. So I'm going to let the oil just soak in my skin a little, and then we're going to massage. So while we are waiting on that, let us do some talking. So we get rid of the spammer and we're moving on. So Sarah Paul, good night. We also have Tamara, Tamra, Louis, good night. And Judith, yes. Judith Thompson. I don't know, your name sounds so familiar to me, but you know, Jamaicans, we all have the same name. I'm in Jamaica. Some products not easy to source, but when you make your own, I try them, they works wonders. And I do know that. I know that depending on where you live, a lot of times we do not have the certain kind of a product or access to certain things in Jamaica. And that is why I tend to give you other substitute that you can use. Like in Jamaica, you guys have a lot of coconut oil that is good to use. Olive oil, I know, is very, very expensive. And like avocado oil is going to be on the top of the list. But if you guys notice, you guys have an oil that you tend to underestimate, and I've been talking about it a lot, and that's soybean oil. That soybean oil that you get at the shop that we think that the corn oil is better, the soybean oil is actually good for your face. Research it if you think I'm joking. So some of the times I'm using stuff like avocado oil, use some soybean oil instead, okay? And you are good to go. All right. So Mohammed, skincare is a must for me to look refreshed and presentable with my being old age. Muhammad, I'm very curious. How old are you, if you don't mind sharing? You're behind the computer. Nobody's going to know. So share. If you're just joining us, welcome. We're just doing some skincare, nighttime routine. I'm just sharing with you guys what I use on my skin, how I prep my skin for bed. And we're just chit-chatting, just having friendly conversation. So feel free to ask questions. Feel free to chime in. Feel free to share how you take care of your skin at night. What is your routine? And let's just have fun together. All right. So Lucy is talking about Costco. I'm with my son at Costco, enjoyed hot dog and a treat that I seldom eat. That is why I did not know there was a show on. So I'm doing my best to remove the trolls. Years ago, guys, when I used to go to BJ, and I still go to BJ, but I don't really buy that hot dog anymore. The front, they have that hot dog, Lucy. I know what you're talking about. That hot dog with that long sausage. Whew. Anyway, tastes really, really good. I used to buy it too. I used to look forward to eating that hot dog. So I know exactly what you're talking about. All right, so we have Anuna. Anuna, I think, Hanuna. Chichi, please come to visit Ethiopia. I love it. I definitely want to come and visit. Definitely. And I definitely will let you know. Hello, happy growing. How are you? I use coconut oil before bed after washing. And coconut oil is going to lock that moisture in the skin. It's really going to do a number, especially if you massage it on the skin. It's going to take care of your skin. No joke. Sandy Rich. Hi, everybody. I couldn't be home tonight, so I'm listening to your show on my phone, and that's good too. Guys, I have a podcast coming up. So some of you that not able to watch the live show, I'm gonna have a podcast. I will put the link below whenever it starting sometime March month, and we're not going to talk much about skincare. We're going to talk about family issues and stuff like that on the podcast. So you guys could actually tune in, and I will definitely put the link so you guys could enjoy it just listening to the podcast. Sandy Rich, I just read that. MK, Lucy, enjoy your weekend. I love Costco hot dog as well. See, if I start talking about this hot dog, we all will be talking about the hot dog because it's really, really good. All right, let me see. Go ahead, guys. Ask your question. If you're just joining in, what I start out the show doing, I steam my face with my steamer, and then I apply my facial toner, which just fell somewhere on the ground just now. After I apply my facial toner, then I apply my rice serum, my rice overnight cream that I make, and this have aloe vera, purple rice, I think it have rosehip oil and some other good stuff in it. And I let it dry on my skin. And after it dried on the skin, I then went on and I apply some rosehip oil and also some papaya seed oil on my face. And that's basically how I take care of my face at night. The next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to massage my face, and that will take care of my nighttime routine. I forget to bring my eye cream down, but I always use a under eye cream and a serum on my face. Okay. Now, if I'm somewhere where I don't have the under eye cream, I would use any of these oils, any of the special oils. When I make my videos, I normally mention special oils. And the reason I call these special oils because a little goes a long way, and they're more concentrated than let's say the almond oil or the coconut oil or the olive oil. So I normally refer to these as special oil. If you're watching, you're liking the chat, give the video a thumbs up. Show your support to the channel because it's really helped the channel, okay? So especially the live chat. When you're watching, if you thumbs the video up, it gives the chat a boost to know that, yes, people really like the chat. So feel free to thumbs the video up and also leave your comment. Even if you're not saying anything, just, put a little smiley face or whatever. Just support the channel by commenting and thumbsing the video up. And, feel free to be a part of what is going on. I just saw a comment I want to read and somehow it went. Okay, so Georgina, I use pink grapefruit scrub twice at night during the week. Is that okay? Yes, that is very much okay. And years ago, not so much years ago, I would say probably about 5 years or so ago, pink grapefruit was everywhere. Pink grapefruit was everywhere, no joke. Facial scrub, facial wash, you name it, a pink grapefruit. And it was for the reason because it's actually very, very good. I think why it tend to fade out a little, like, a little, was because of very stupid reason. I shouldn't use the word stupid on my channel because I actually blocked that on my channel. But for very simple reason is a lot of people was like, oh, if people are taking medication, blah, blah, grapefruit, which is like, really not. But anywhere you live, guys, and if you have grapefruit, whether it's pink or is regular grapefruit, use it on your skin. It is amazing for the skin. It's gonna get the job done. I prefer to use grapefruit on my skin over orange. No joke, no joke. So that pink grapefruit scrub that you're using, I'm almost sure I know what it is, but it is really, really good. So 2 times, 3 times a week, the most is good. All right. And the granules in that, I think, is extremely fine. So you can use it up to 4 times for the week. It's just know your skin type, however, because some people's skin could take more, scrubbing than some people. So if you have sensitive skin, twice a week is good. If you have regular, normal skin, 2 to 3 times a week is perfect. Okay. All right, so now we are moving on. Millie Love, your skin is so nice. Thank you so much for that. And we have I just saw something. Gracie, I like her consistently in nightly routine. Thank you so much for that. And Juliana, I use rosehip oil, jojoba oil plus tea tree oil and vitamin E at night. Is that okay? Yes. Tell me why you use the tea tree oil. Do you find yourself with pimples? Because mostly I recommend tea tree oil for when you have like acne prone skin and all of that. If not, you really don't need to use the tea tree oil in this combination. So let me know why you use the tea tree oil. That's the only one I would omit. But if you have acne prone skin, which I doubt you do, then the tea tree oil is perfect. Okay. All right. So Aminia Romley. Hello, Aminia. How are you? It has been a while since I comment. Can you give a quick recipe for face mask with blueberry? Oh, Amina, I think I have 2 on the channel, if not 2, 3, probably about a month. I'm not sure, but there's 1 on the channel. If when I'm done, if I remember, I'm going to put the link with the blueberry mask for you underneath. Someone on the chat last week was commenting that they were watching the show with the blueberry mask on their face and they were really, really loving it. So search for the video, just type blueberry in Khichibeauty and it might come up. If I remember, I will put the link underneath the video when the video is posted so you could go back and watch it. Hello everyone, 120 of you, meaning we have a lot of people joining. Welcome to nighttime skincare routine with Khichibeauty. We started the show a while back, and what we're doing is just a nighttime facial. We steam the face. We use some facial toner, homemade facial toner. We use some rice serum, which is right here with me, purple rice. Facial cream / serum, and then we had some oils to the face, and I'm going to massage my face in a minute, but we're just taking questions. So if you like the topic, give the video a thumbs up to show your support for the channel. Feel free to ask as many questions as you want. We're not really sticking to the topic per se. We're just chit-chatting with each other, chit-chatting, you asking questions, and we're just having a good Saturday night because I have the time tonight to talk to you guys. And sometimes I miss the communication. I miss interacting, especially when I don't get a time to answer the comment under the daily video. I find this rewarding because I feel like I'm connecting with you guys. I'm talking to you like one-on-one, which is what I like. All right. So we are moving on. And Lanzetta, love it. Thank you so much. Sarah Paul, I need an old body routine. How to contact you? Khichibeauty@gmail.com. And that's so you could contact me. All right. So we also have Lucy was talking to somebody else. Margaret, I made your chia seed shea butter face night cream today. The extra chia seed I made as body scrub. Really wonderful feeling on my skin. No joke, no joke, no joke. I know exactly what you're saying. It is amazing. It is amazing. And it's a no joke. Okay. It's really, really good. Hello, Rosie Bear. I so appreciate this show tonight. Just being able to see your routine help me. When show over, I'm going to do the same. Definitely, definitely, definitely. So we are moving on. All right. So let's see. Ches, how are you, dear Chichi? I'm doing well. I'm actually happy tonight. When I'm able to talk to you guys and just be myself, like just be myself, I'm like at the best. I'm at the best. In a happy place. Emily C, can you do house service? I live in Canada. I'm gonna be over in Canada pretty soon, so you never know. You never know. I'm making so much promises. I'm gonna go visit Lucy, and now I'm gonna go Canada. I'm gonna go to Ethiopia, but honestly, I do travel a lot, so it's not really far fetched. All right, so let's see who else is here. Johan, for Miller, I think. Could you recommend something for age spot? Yes, that tea tree oil that Juliana was using, it's good, and you're gonna mix that with a lot of other ingredients such as tea tree oil. You know, I'm just brainstorming right now to remember that age spot recipe that I have. I think I have one on the channel with garlic, tea tree oil, and I think maybe banana peel or something. But I'll search for the video. If not, send me an email, but I'll figure out exactly what I use in it. But I know I have some garlic in it, and I know I have some tea tree oil in it for the age spot. But search the channel and you might find either one or two videos for age spots. Okay. All right. So we have someone else appreciate the live show. Thank you so much for that. And Chess, I saw one of your video for dark spot with apple cider and red onion. Yes, that's a good one. That is actually a good one. Try that one. And you can actually put a little bit of lavender oil in it, because that one don't really smell nice, to be honest. So you could actually, oh, it works. Oh, see? Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. That's what I like. I like when people come back and be like, oh yeah, this worked. Not everything gonna work for some people, but I like when people, you know, tell me that it worked. So I'm gonna oil my hands again. Want to make sure my hands is oily. And I'm gonna be massaging my face. Now, when I'm short on time, I massage my face when I'm applying the first layer that I applied earlier. But when I have the time like tonight, and I'm just pressing oil on my face, I'm going to actually show you exactly how I massage my face. I'm going to start from my forehead. I'm not a professional. These are just facial massage that I do for myself. Now, if you have wrinkles on your forehead, try to find a routine massaging your face. It's going to help tremendously. So right here I start, and I'm just pushing the skin up. And I tend to do this because what happened when I do this, take a look at my brows, okay? And in case you are not aware that when your brows is lifted, one of the reasons why a lot of people, when they wax their brow or tweeze their brow, they make this deep V in it like this. That is because it gives your face an illusion that your face is more lifted. However, if you choose to massage your face on a regular, just by simply doing what I'm just doing right now, you will be surprised of how these two parts just go up. And when it's up, look at my eyes. You see, like my eyes look awake? That's the effect that you're going to get. And you could actually sit there and watch me do this tonight for, like, I could do like all 50 of these. And when I'm done, you could see instant result. These facial massages is no joke. And I'm not like doing any hard and fast diarted technique, like, I buy the book or anything like that. I just like to do what I practice or what I see other people do, and then I just become second nature. So I will do this when I have the time, like tonight, for probably I'll do about 50 of these, no joke. And I focus on these two areas because I want, take a look at that, and I'm not touching it. You could clearly see these two parts already lifting. That is with the circulation, and that is what you do. And then it give your face. Look at my face right in front of your eyes. Guys, you need to do the facial massages. It's no joke. It's there like no joke. If you can remember to do them, I know sometimes we don't remember or we don't have the time, but if you can remember to do it, do it. Look what I just did. I'm not even 1 minute on it. And look, you could see the difference. So just, lift it up, and that's good for those of you with the sagging skin. The forehead is good, whether you have wrinkles, yes or no. Just lift it up, lift it up, lift it up, lift it up. Now once I finish doing the forehead, my favorite part to do on my face is my cheekbone. And some people think this is all genetics or family. I don't know. My aunt is coming tomorrow, and I'm going to try to vlog. She actually look like me, and she kind of have them, but I don't know if it's a family thing or what. But the honest truth is, I really and truly work on mine, like really, because it's the highlight of my face. And because it's the highlight of my face, I work on it, because I also know that a lot of people spend a lot of money to get theirs to look like mine. So I'm not going to let it sag down. Actually, I was trying to find a picture with my aunt. But anyway, you guys will see her tomorrow. Not the one that was, okay, here she is. Let's see if you guys could see that. See? That's my aunt. Most people think it's my mom, but it's my aunt. Can you see that? That's us together. Check out our cheekbones. I have a better nose though. Anyway, yeah, I actually taught her a lot of things on her face too. So I like to start from my nose right here, which I also think is the highlight of my face. And I press not too hard, and I take this and I do this a lot. Sometimes I come on the live show and you see my cheeks looking all like rosy. I do this a lot before I come on, like 50 times. And then I come on and somebody like, oh girl, this girl like a lot of Botox. I get that on my channel under the comments a lot, that I use Botox. Never ever do anything to my face except my own remedies. So I like to do this a lot. And I just take 2 fingers. Sometimes I use 4, press, and sometimes I just hold it like this and smile and be like, whoa, lifted. No joke. I'm just like, So I would do this about 50 times if I have the time. If not, I just do 10 or 12. But if I have the time, like I'm relaxed tonight, I do this. So I lift the forehead and I work on my cheekbones. And even if you don't have the kind of cheekbones that I have, and you do it right under the cheekbone and do that a lot, you're going to see a definition. It's no joke, especially if you're getting on in age. Do these. And these are simple to do. These are not what the professional, like, dye art, like, oh, stop at the temple, the pulse point. I'm not even saying anything like that tonight. I'm just taking out the laugh lines and lifting my cheeks a bit. And you could feel the sensation. So I would do things like that. And those 2 I would do every single night, once I'm applying my moisturizer on my face. Those 2 are like my go-to, okay? And then for the neck, when I'm applying my oils, I normally apply my oils like this. And all I'm doing is just pressing on the skin and lifting my neck. Pressing on the skin and lifting my neck. Pressing, lifting, pressing, and I'm not taking it to the front. I'm taking it right behind my ears like that. So I just press and lift my neck. When I was growing up, they used to call me geese neck. I don't know what happened to my long neck. It's like it disappeared. But yeah, it's not really that long anymore. Probably weight. I don't know. Old age. I don't know, man. But something happened to my neck. It's gone. It's like it's not as long as it used to be. But yeah, I work on my neck and I do that upwards. And I would do that about 50 times. And then I would go back and press my face. And see how quick that is? Now, when I do like a full thing, I would go by the book and make sure that I follow all the steps, pointing to the ceiling and all of that kind of stuff. I would do, but these that I'm showing is what I do on a regular, and I just press. I like to press, and I'm still pressing the oil, and that's gonna boost circulation. And there it is, I'm done. That's it. Tandra, I love all your recipe. Okay, so I think whoa, what happened? Let's see. Okay, I thought I get cut off right now. All right, so we are moving on. Let's hear some comment. Your cheekbones are high and beautiful. Actually, thank you so much for that. Hello, Jason. How are you? It's morning. Where have you been? Welcome. And Jason is a regular on the chat, so I like to shout him out. Christy, what do you do for lines on each side of the mouth? And you're talking about these little ones, right? Right here. Look what I'm doing. For those with wrinkle on the upper lip, and I think I share a video showing this. You see what I'm doing first? When you do that, what is going to happen to your lips? It's going to feel like it's swollen. No joke. And once you're going to take it right down into the laugh line, the laugh line comes all the way down. And I'm assuming you're talking about these. And some people tend to get those. So we're waking the lips up because we're starting from the lips. And the same thing that we do when we start all the way up, we bring it to the laugh line. And I think I have a video where I show some exercises for this area right there. I'm working here. I'm answering your question. And you could do it all the way to the ceiling, like kissing the ceiling. And if you watch one of my video, we're on it. I'm doing the kissing the ceiling. You're going to get a full routine of the facial massages for the entire area right around here. Okay? But that's one very effective way of getting out the wrinkles right there at the side of your mouth. All right, so we're moving on. If you have a question, go ahead. If you're just joining in, what we're doing is nighttime facial routine. We just complete the whole thing. I was just massaging my face. Now I'm taking question. If you have a question, feel free to ask. What I did earlier, and I noticed a lot of people just joined, so that's why I'm going over. I use this facial steamer and I steam my face with it. After I steam my face, I apply my facial toner. Oh, cat you. And here's my facial toner. This is my coconut green tea star anise mixture that I have in here. And what I'll just spritz my face, guys. You already know I did that. Don't do this. I already massaged. I'm just showing new people that just coming on. So I spritz my face with the facial toner. After the facial toner, I let it dry on my skin. And then I use my personal rice cream. And here it is. This is my let me show you guys who just joined in what it looks like. This is my personal homemade rice overnight cream, and I'm gonna blend it out for you guys to see. I apply it on my face, and this is way too much, but you're gonna see it absorb in my face like that, in my skin, and it's actually doing the job right there too. So just absorb, and I'm wearing that on my face right now, and take a look. Oh, it just melts. And when you're applying it on your skin, what happens is just start to dry. Isn't that amazing, guys? Look at that. So amazing. And after that, and my skin, I just chit chat for a while it dry on my skin. And once it was dry, then I went on and I apply my rosehip oil with my papaya seed. I mix the two together and I apply it on my face. Then I chit chat a little longer. And then I do the facial massage, which some of you just join in and see me doing. And now I'm taking as much question as you can possibly ask. Whatever you have to ask tonight, go ahead. And it don't necessarily have to be about facial, okay? It don't necessarily have to be about skincare or the topic. Now is the time for you to ask. So we have the time and we're taking. And if you're liking the show tonight, give the video a thumbs up to show your support. And feel free to comment. All right, Marcia, How old are you, man? I am 50 years old. And Mohammed, Chichi, I am 62 years old. Okay, I am watching your show with my wife. She is 62 too. She is more keen with your recipe. We want to look young like you. And do the massages. Do the massages. And I have a couple of videos doing the massages. Definitely do the anti-aging facials that I post. And if you have access to papaya, use the papaya on the skin. If you can get the papaya, use the papaya. And avocado, I'm using a lot of avocado these days too. If you have avocado, use the avocado. Do the avocado facial mask. And if you could get your hands on purple rice or even black rice, you need to use it. No joke, okay? It's really, really good. Really, really good. And look at that. Look at my hands. You see? It's totally dry. And that's what I like. See, I just applied and it's totally dry. You see dry on my skin? So it's not going to make a mess on your sheet. When you wake up, your skin is going to feel like it's just grabbed like that, like really, really tight. No joke. No joke. And when you wash it off, if you notice, I put it on my hand to give that like nice clear look. Your skin is gonna look so rosy. When you apply the oil, it's gonna look like you just step out of a sauna. Your face, no joke, it's really, really good. So you guys should try some of the rice recipe if you have access to the rice. And if you don't have purple rice or black rice, just use regular rice to substitute for the purple and the black rice. It's just that these have a little more vitamin A than the regular rice, and that is why they tend to gravitate towards it more for anti-aging. Now we also have Marcia. Okay, I just answered that. Hilary, what does your diet consist of? And we're going to talk about food now. If you watch my channel for a long time, you notice that I do gain weight. The honest truth is, no joke, I was about 100, no joke. I was like 125 to 135 for years and years and years. When I get to 135, that was like my high weight. Like I'm, Now, I used to be up on my feet, like up and down, work-wise. Now I do mostly sitting down. And little old me, no joke, I've gained, and I'm not even ashamed to tell you guys, I've gained 20 pounds. Not good at all. Not good at all. Now, for years and years and years, yeah, we could talk a little bit about my diet. That's okay. For years and years and years, the only thing I do eat, I eat a lot of vegetables. No joke, a lot of vegetables and protein. So I would make like a big salad and I would be eating like fried chicken with the salad. That works for my body because when I was 17, 18 years old, I went on my own to live at 18 years old. And the freedom of being able to eat whatever I want to eat, buy what I want to drink sweet drink, whatever I want, I gained weight. And I gained about 30 pounds in a short time. And then I realized that it wasn't for me. And then I started to get conscious of my weight. So around about 23 back all the way up, I was on a mission not to have that amount of weight on. So I cut I started to watch what I eat and all of that. So I eat a lot of vegetables and I eat protein, salmon, vegetable, beef, vegetable, like just vegetable. I don't touch rice. I never used to touch rice for a long, no joke, for a long time. No flour, no nothing like that. I used to reach the stage where I don't drink sugar in my coffee nor tea, like no sugar, like just when I go out to eat, everything would be like really, really salt. I never normally eat salt. However, for some reason, look at this, guys. All along the cotton pads was right there. They just start staring at me. They were right here all along. I thought I didn't bring them. However, for some reason, I decided that, and I could actually tell you the reason why, but I don't want to put any brand down or whatever. But anyway, one day I was just, warming up some chicken. Well, after a while, I had cut eating red meat and I was only eating fish and chicken. Then one day I was just warming up some chicken in the microwave, and I think I told you guys this story before. And for some reason, the chicken in the microwave didn't look appealing to me at all. It just didn't look appealing, and I just don't want to gross anybody out what it looks like to me. And right there and then, I was like, that's it. And I just go cold turkey, no joke. I don't know where it came from. I just went cold turkey, and I stopped eating meat. Like, stop eating meat, fish, everything combined. I stopped eating. Well, I don't normally like eat much eggs when I was growing up, but I just cut all meat right across the board. And that has been for 3 years. So for 3 years now, I don't eat any meat whatsoever. However, my diet changed, and I was fluctuating all over the place because over 20 years, I'm eating protein with vegetables, and now I'm not eating that kind of a protein anymore, and I didn't know how to eat. So I went back to eating rice. I was trying to get my protein from beans and all of that, and that's how I gained weight. A lot of people turn to vegetarian and they lose a lot of weight. For me, it's the opposite because I just didn't know how to eat. Now I'm back on track, and I learned how to eat. I learned how to cook. So now I'm trying to lose back the 20 pounds. So what I eat now, I'm eating vegetable. I eat a lot of tofu. I do a little bit of a seitan, but I mostly eat, and I still eat the rice, which is what I'm trying to cut off. I eat a bit of a rice. I eat a lot of cauliflower and those kind of things. So my diet is slowly getting back to where it was before, minus the meat. But I went on a real rampant and just eat, all kind of things. So that is what my diet is. So now I'm trying to eat better, and I'm still eating like beans and stuff like that, but I'm cutting back on the carbohydrates, the flour, the bread, and I'm trying to cut back on sugar now because I know once I cut sugar, then the weight is just going to melt off. I have a sweet tooth, bear in mind. So when I got to the stage where I wasn't even eating sugar like that, that was a big deal for me. And I was like really keeping my weight off. So I know once I cut, two things I cut. If I cut carb and I cut the sugar, my weight is going to melt off. And I have to exercise because my system is slow. So that is basically my diet. I eat a lot of vegan food, like, a lot of everything's around vegan and stuff like that. Those are the stuff I eat now. So yeah, that's my diet in a nutshell. Lucy, I have one daughter, she's a vegetarian. Her twin sister just recently turned vegetarian because she said she can taste the chemical in the meat, and the meat was making her very sick. See, so people just sometimes just see things and just know. For me, I know it was just time, and I just stopped. I don't know why. I just cold turkey. And fish is something that I used to really, really like. And now nothing fazed me. Nothing fazed me. No meat. Nobody could bribe me with it. I don't taste on holidays, like when my family come over. However, I am not the type of person that's gonna push my belief or push what I like on you. I don't eat meat, so don't eat meat. No. When my family come over, they all eat meat. I cook for them. Like my nephew was like, "Hey, auntie, how you do it? You sure you don't go behind us and taste the pot?" No, I just cook. But I don't normally taste when I cook even before. So now it's like second nature. I could just cook, not taste, just, judge what I'm cooking, and it turned out quite fine. So I still do cook for my family, like meat and stuff, but I don't eat it. Never say never, but right now I'm going through a process or a phase that I don't eat meat at all. I have no regrets, and I don't miss it. That's the honest truth. I don't miss it. All right. So, Margaret, start with portion control. Use a smaller plate. That is what I do. Yes, and count calories. Some people find it hard to count calories, but when I was at my best weight was when I was counting calories. And that's why I used to eat a lot of salad, because it full me up and it have little to no calories. So calorie counting is not really a myth, but eventually things will fall into place and you'll know how to eat. But you have to start somewhere. This happened to me. Red meat steak made me dizzy. Thanks for the information. You are so welcome. All right. So always. All right. So I'm not going to read that comment. All right. Tiger winner. Your skin is pretty. Do you eat meat? Okay. That was a question. All right. So What are you don't for ear growth? Ear growth on the face, I use turmeric. I use a lot of turmeric. I have a lot of hair. My skin is actually like, yeah, and I like the turmeric. That's like the best natural result for me. What does, okay, so I did read that. And help with removing chin facial hair, the turmeric. It's no joke. It's gonna grow back. But if you make the paste and you just apply it on your face, leave it for 30 minutes or more, rinse off, do it 2 to 3 times a week with the turmeric itself, just like that with a little paste, it's definitely gonna give you amazing results. Slowly but surely. And you can also tweeze before you use the turmeric, and that way it's gonna take longer to grow back. All right, so we are moving on. So guys, I notice I'm watching the time. You guys are still here. I gotta wrap up. Any suggestion on what to eat to help with glowing skin? Oh yes, fruits and vegetables, you can't go wrong. If you eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, your skin is gonna look amazing. And flush the system out on a regular. So eat a lot of fiber based food. Is gonna help. When my stomach is clean, my face is cleaner. No joke. My stomach is clean, my face is cleaner. When I eat what I'm not supposed to eat, it shows on my face. So, and a lot of people are like that. So definitely clean eating, less sugar, less salt, flush your system out. Flushing the system out is really, really good for your skin. All right, so I'm just scrolling through the comments to see what is there. Lanzetta, I just went cold turkey from eating meat February 2020. Don't miss meat. Can't be tempted. See what I mean? See what I mean? So I'm not the only one who just go cold turkey. All right. Sometimes you just got to do, and you got to listen to your body, right? Listen to your body. Always listen to your body. Sometimes your body really tell you things. Listen to your body. If you're doing so, first of all, like if I sit down and I overeat and anything like a whole thing of ice cream or whatever, and I feel a certain way when I'm done, then I'm like, oh, that's it. That's it. You can actually tell when you're not supposed to eat something. Your body speak to you. And if you walk, like I said, I learned my body and I used to know what I can eat to gain weight or what I can eat to lose weight. You can actually learn your body like that. No joke. You know what works for you. I could not eat carbohydrate and just lose weight like that. No joke. I could just cut sugar and carb and I just lose weight like that. Just 2 weeks, 3 weeks. 5 pounds, I'm done. But I like these things. So it's very hard. It's easier said than done, but I know what to do. However, I also know that the older I get, is the harder it is for the weight to come off. What I used to do when I was younger, when I try it now, it's take 3 times or 4 times longer. So the system is slowing down. So what I find at work is cutting along with doing some workout. And a lot of people think it's the younger people to work out. I think it's when we get older, we need to work out more because everything slow down, the system slow down. And in order for revving it up, you definitely need to work out. And stairs climbing is very, very good. If you're lazy to exercise, just climb the stairs. If you have stairs in your house, or use the step. It's an old saying, but it do work. What do you use to flush your system out? And I don't know if I can say it on the show, but I grew up using it to flush my system out, and I still do. There's a tea that I use sometimes. It's comfort tea, but I do use senna, which is not good, so I don't recommend it for anyone unless you know what you're doing. And just a pod, like one pod, and I would just boil that, and then I would just flush the system out. However, when I use it, I would drink a lot of water, like a lot of water with it. Another thing that I use to flush my system out is the cabbage soup. Some people, like old school people, know about this cabbage soup that actually help to flush my system out. When I do that, however, I don't go back the next day and keep eating what I'm not supposed to eat. I see it as a start. I drink a lot of water, and then I try to eat a lot of fruits. with roughage. When I eat my orange, I peg it and I just eat all of that roughage. So cabbage soup helped me a lot, and I do use a little bit of senna. They have a lot of dietist teas out there that I also like to use to flush the system out. I do have another thing that I do, which is a liver flush. Somebody gave me that recipe like years and years and years ago, and from time to time I still do it. I'm due to do one right now. If you want that, that is something I would have to do off air. I cannot, like, yeah. So I would have to send the recipe to whoever wants. It's pretty safe and it's really do get the job done. And I don't overdo these things either. You got to be mindful of how often you flush your system out. All right. So Maya, Caraca is excellent for detox. Funny enough, cascara, is that browning kind of thing? What is it really? Tell me, what is it? Because somebody was telling me something about it and I might be a little off, but someone actually bought me something. But this thing sounds very similar, but it's not for flushing the system out. It's for cooking, browning meat and vegetables. So let me know if that's the same thing. Chess, what do you, okay, so I did, what do you currently use as a night mask or remedy to leave during the nighttime? And I just use one just now, which is my rice, my purple rice cream. Whatever I make for you guys is what I use. Last week I was using the flaxseed nighttime serum thing. That's what I was using last week. And this week I'm using the purple rice. So I use whatever I share with you. I don't use something else. I normally use what I share with you. And that is one of the reasons why, if you notice, I buy good stuff to put in these things because I'm using it on my skin. I make it for you, but it's for me. Okay. So I do use these things from time to time. And sometimes I do give some of them away that I make. I needed to. What is that, Sarah? Let me know. All right, guys. So my time is up. Yes, we need to have a nice, not so harsh system flush. Okay, for fatty liver. Okay, so we're talking about the cleanse. All right, so Jill, what can I use in the skin from turning orange with two? Okay, what you're gonna do before is to massage the skin and put a little bit of oil on the skin, and then you use the turmeric. It's gonna prevent it from turning orange. I just saw that question. All right, so we have Karen. You're so right. When I was younger, I could get the weight off quick. Yes. And we have Maya. All right, tell me, Maya, I did ask you a question about what is the cascara, I think that is. What is it? And Lerbert, you're still here or you came back? Good night. We're wrapping up now. And Sincere Chichi, good night. I will be going to bed. Take care. Night. And Azeb, did I pronounce your name right? All right. So guys, my time is up. I love you guys so much. It was really amazing talking to you guys tonight. Just being myself, being free. If you want to see more of these live, spontaneous, chime in, comment, and let me know. Did you go to college for this? Or knowledge by experience, because you're awesome. The honest truth is I do have I did went to college. I do biology in school, and yeah, I have a few degree under my belt, which I don't really come on and brag about. So if you're thinking that, yes, I'm a science student, but when it comes on to skincare, is all on me, all my research and thing. But maybe college life do prep me to be able to research a lot of these things. So yes, I'm actually in the science world. All right. So Gladys L. Perez, God bless you. Good night. Sarah Paul, have a blessed night. Night. Magdalene, love you too, Chichi, and thanks for your effort. All right, guys, my time is up. I gotta go get something to eat. Am I going to eat tonight? I probably just have a cup of tea. What time is it? Almost 9. I promise not to eat after 7. So I'm going to have a cup of tea tonight, and I'm just not going to eat because I need to get this weight off so I could do some fashion for you guys, like rate my outfit. 50 and fabulous. Well, it's going to be 51 very soon. So anyway, guys, I love you guys. Have a good night. tomorrow we are going to be posting a video, and it's going to be on yeast infection. I made a video years ago, and some people want it back, and I kind of put a twist to it. So that's what we're going to post. And I think Monday I'm going to be sharing this if I get the time to edit it. I'm also going to try to vlog tomorrow morning for the vlog channel, because my aunt is coming by. So I'm going to try to, if I remember, I'm very lousy. I really want to get into vlogging, but sometimes I'm like, running out and I forget the camera and all of that. But hopefully I will be able to vlog or visit so I could share it with you guys. Also, for those of you who are member, we're going to try to have a live chat together this week coming, if we could get everybody, at a good time. So a lot of good stuff going on in membership. To become a member, there's a join button below. You could just click on the join button. When you click on that, it's gonna give you some tiers, a recurring charge. We start from $1.99, and you get to do special things like choosing the topic for a live show. You also get to be a part of the live videos for some things that I don't want everybody out there to see, whatever private videos. Sometime I will share it, and you guys get a chance to know a little bit about behind the scene and actually have more input. And as I said, topics and stuff like that. Really, really a good thing to join. So that is for membership. And what else? I have a podcast that I'm going to share with you guys very shortly coming up. It's nothing to do with skincare, but more personal chit-chatting that is coming up also. And what else we have to share? And next month, hopefully, beginning tomorrow, I'm going to really, really try to post on the vlog channel at least 3 times for the week. So support my vlog channel, which is, the link is below, Khichibeauty vlog. So if you have not yet subscribed, go and subscribe to the vlog channel. Very lousy at it, but I'm trying. Also, I have my Instagram. I'm trying to boost my Instagram, and we're trying to get the Instagram up to 10,000. I don't post much, but now I'm trying to post on it. So you can go over there and follow my Instagram page. And I'm also on Snapchat and on Facebook too. We're on Facebook. We have the Beauty Club on Facebook that is now active once more. You can also go over there and join the Facebook page. And there on the Facebook page, you can also share your pictures. Like when you're using a facial mask and stuff like that, you can share your picture before, after wearing your mask on the Facebook page, okay? So feel free to share your picture over there. We also have stories on YouTube and the community. If you click on the community tab, we post on there, and also on the stories. If you click on the stories, I think you'll see where sometime I share recipes and stuff like that before they're posted on the channel. When I'm making them, sometimes I do a little Snapchat and talk about it, so you get a chance to see it before. Now I'm just showing you my hands with the purple rice. See how dry? It's all in, and that's why I put the oil on top of it to keep it moisturized. And when you rinse off in the morning, it's gonna really blow you away. No joke. Really, really, really good. Now, if you're still watching, guys, give the video a thumbs up before you leave. We're signing off. I love you guys. I gotta go now. I'm just watching the number and notice a lot of people coming on, and I'm like, oh, I really have to acknowledge some of you just coming on. But what we did tonight, guys, in case you're just joining in, what you really, really missed on the live show was us steaming our face with our facial toner. You missed that. We wash our face, we steam our face, and we use our facial toner, which is my homemade facial toner. We also use the rice that I was just showing you on my hands, is the purple rice. And we also use our oils on my skin, and we did a quick and easy nighttime facial massage. So that is what you missed. So if you want to see more of these live shows, if you missed this, you can actually rewind and watch over. I know it's this long, so nobody's gonna watch for the 2 hours, but you can watch the beginning of it to see what you missed. And if not, just comment and let me know when next you want to see one of these shows. So I see in the news, New York is heavy snow. Not here in Brooklyn yet, but they say we're going to get snow tonight. So I think a little dusting might be going on outside. All right, so guys, my time is up. Always take care of yourself. I know you're passionate about your work, but always take time to rest. At the night time. OXOX. Okay. Yes. So yes, I'm normally up very early and I go to bed late, but I'm used to that. So yeah, but sometimes I need to really sit back and rest. So I thank you for that. I know that, and a lot of people tell me like slow down. I like to sing too, guys. There's another thing you guys don't know about me. I love to sing and I love to dance. They always say, like, you're the only Jamaican who really can dance. But I'll be dancing. I'm really a happy person, especially when my family is around. I like to have dinner, and after dinner, I like to just dance, like dance, and I like to sing, like even if I don't know the words of the song, I'm singing. So that is just me in a nutshell. And I like facial, I like pretty things, I like a nice bed and warm bath, and I like, yeah, I like a lot of things, and that was ever since I was a child. So, in case you're wondering, some of you have asked a question recently: do you have kids? And no, I don't. I don't. Any regret? Yes, yes. But I do have some amazing nieces and nephews that keep me happy. Would I consider adopting? Recently, I've been thinking about if I should like, adapt after you work so hard, like my niece Shanique probably were like, here she go again. After you work so hard in your life and, at the end of it, what you do with all what you achieve? Do you just, well, as I said, I have nieces and nephew and all of that, but sometimes I think like maybe I should adopt. I actually run it by my niece Shanique recently. Like, you think we should get a little kid around? And she was like, oh, if you want a kid, I'll bring it for you. just listen to joke, okay? Shanique is like my child. I'm just chit-chatting. The video is almost end for those of you just joining. Shanique is like my child. She's my niece. My sister passed, and I won't get into all of that, but this is a kid that I take care of ever since she was a kid. So she's like, basically gonna inherit, like, so when I run it by her, I guess she's scratching her head like, damn, I might have to share everything with this little kid coming. So then she like, don't worry about it. You want a kid, I'll bring it for you. Keeping it in the family, right? So I always joke around like, yeah, I'm wondering, if I should get a kid. My niece is actually offering to bring a kid for me, but I know that's just pure talk. But yeah, I don't know. But I like children and I like people and I love my family. And when I'm around my family, I'm like the happiest. And yeah, I'll let you guys know if I turn up with like a kid one day, like, hey guys, look here. But you guys would know if I'm gonna go through the process. That would be like really something awesome to put on my blog channel, like at 51, either adopting or having my niece bring me a kid. I don't know. Gosh, she would kill me. Like, she would be like, oh, I want milk. Oh, auntie, buy me all kind of things that is not necessary. So I prefer to get a surrogate, which would be better, less hassle. What do you guys think? Are you guys mothers out there? Some of you probably already have your children all grown. Is there anyone watching who have not yet have a child and at run about my age? And if so, do you have any form of a regret? Faster. I have a thing that faster is good, but I like babies. Like, I want to groom that child like, like my way. And most times you don't get faster at such a young age. More adoption, I think. So you have two cats. I have a bird, so a very smart bird too, which probably very mad at me right now for that. If you would adopt, your baby would probably have a face mask each day too. Can you imagine? First of all, my baby would start eat just all healthy food. Parents tend to say these things and it really don't really work like that. So love never fails. 44, no child. Do you have any regrets? Let me know. Let me see. Cheers. Oh, okay. Well, I did read that. Jackie ma'am, good night. Good night, Jackie ma'am. And for me, I love sing and dancing too. But Chichi, thanks for letting us get to know you more, and you are so welcome. So not as late as I. Oh, Lucy, when I most of the mornings when I'm up, which is sometime like minutes after 5 or so, I would normally go on Instagram. That's one thing I go on even more than YouTube. I would normally would check my Instagram, and as soon as I pull the Instagram up, guess who is normally on? Lucy, right? I know it's about what, like 3 a.m. her time. And I'll be like, what is Lucy doing up at this hour of the night? Like, I don't know if Lucy sleep. Do you really sleep, Lucy? I don't know. But she's always, always up. And I'm always like, reaching out to her, like, what are you doing up? Cleaning. Most of the time she's cleaning. So Lucy's like a night owl. But I go to bed around about 12. The honest truth is, and I'm going to keep it real with you, for about 6 months ago or so, I used to go to bed like 1, 2, or 3 a.m. Those days, my videos used to be on time. I was juggling YouTube, work, everything. My videos used to be on time. I used to go to bed like 3 a.m. If his work is not done, I'm not sleeping. And I'm still getting up at 5 something in the morning. And I was like really, really pushing till a friend of mine be like, listen, not worth it. You gotta go sleep. So I set my time to go to bed at 11 p.m. at night. Do I go at 11 p.m. at night? Not most time, no. So I try now, it's between 11 and 12. I try to get into bed. If I get into bed at 10, I have a dirty habit. What I do, I'm on the computer. I just don't know. And if I go to bed at 9, believe it or not, if I try to sleep, I might sleep, but I'm going to be up by 12 o'clock, and I'm going to be there from 12 to probably about 3 before I go back to sleep. So it's like a waste of time. I think all of that came from when I was growing up. I was like, oh, I don't want to sleep up my time on earth. So I don't like really, really sleep that much. So I was like a night, but 6 hours is good for me. 5 to 6 hours is good for me. But now I'm really, really trying to get into bed between 12 and 11 and really, really sleep and put away the gadgets. The gadgets is what keeping me up. I'm always researching something, and I'll get up in the middle of the night and I'll think about something, and I'm like, bam, I gotta research it right away, which is really not good. So I'm really trying to sleep. Yes, I got to my room up at 3 a.m., but I fall asleep at 5. See, she's always up. And I'm 3 hours ahead. So Lucy is really, really always up. You need to sleep too, Lucy. You're a mom. You have your niece. Being a mom is not only giving birth. Love you and thank you for your tips. Thank you so much for watching. Now, guys, I really got to go. This is running 2 hours. This is the first time I'm doing 2 hours, but I'm loving it. I just like to chit chat with you. I have 14 birds. 14. What kind of birds you have, Jackie Mom? 14 birds. That's a lot. You must be buying a lot of bird feed. Let me ask you something. Since you have 14 birds, have you tried the bird diaper? And this is for bird people. Any one of you out there with a bird, have you tried the bird diaper? Because those birds really make a mess. Like, I like my bird, but the pooping, the pooping is bad. Like, sometimes I look at my chair back, poop, like, and they do have the bird diaper, and I really, really want to try it. So, if any of you have tried the bird diaper, let me know if you have bird. Amina, we are enjoying every minute of it. It was a lovely, real moment with you. Do it again soon. Thank you so much for that. And we have Sadia. I love that name. I love watching you. Thank you so much for that, Sadia. Maybe my little girl could have that name. Did I pronounce it right? Or Shadia. Let me know if I do a correct pronunciation. All right. So, Ches, it's okay if you finish the live because you're always active with your video. Okay. Yes, I'm going to wrap it up now. But I see people coming, so that's why I keep going. All right, guys. I'm going for real now. For real, for real, for real. I'm going. Good night. Good night. Good night. Have a wonderful weekend. If you missed videos from the lineup of this week video, go and look at it. Try something new. Take care of you, because I love you and I appreciate you always, always watching and being here for me. Good night, guys. Bye-bye. This time I'm out. All right. Pick up the thing and just end it. Night, night. All right. Be good to yourself. Love you guys.